Holland is expected to leave the facility for a halfway house in March. Denise has a job waiting for her as well, and of course the courts are continuing to monitor her progress to determine if and when the children can be returned to her.
Another midnight basketball league gets ready to tip off in Chicago, and this one avoids any possible pitfalls of federal funding.
WGN's Randy Salerno is standing by live at one of the practice sites where midnight basketball will have a league of its own. Randy.
That's right, Steve and Roseanne. The Clemente Park team just now, one of the teams here, just getting started practicing for the night. The league actually begins in a few weeks, but for now, they are simply practicing. The CHA league, you see, ended about a week ago. So tonight, word of a new league coming to the forefront. This one relying mainly on the Chicago Bulls for funding rather than the federal government. If Newt Gingrich and other lawmakers in Washington want to debate the merits of midnight basketball leagues, Albert Sharp is ready to talk. He grew up in the Robert Taylor homes, grew up surrounded by drug dealers and gangbangers, and turned into neither. He played in the CHA's Midnight Basketball League, went on to college, and now works as a youth counselor. He doesn't understand why feds question the program.
They can spend $100 billion to send somebody to the moon, $150 billion to build prisons, but why not put that money invested into alternate programs?
Today, word of another Midnight Basketball League designed to pick up where the CHA League season ends. The Chicago Bulls putting $375,000 in the pot to get it started. The City and Park District will kick in another couple $100,000. This league will use no federal money.
When you look at the talented young men here, and they've turned their lives around, they mentor with the coaches, they mentor with other young men, they get married, they get a job. This is a wonderful program.
Mayor Daley and others hope the Midnight League will lead to a private sector partnership, a partnership that will eventually lead to jobs for these young men.
The Chicago Bulls and Mayor Daley would like to see you young men put the same energy into going to school, getting your education as you do on the basketball court. And if you young men do that, each and every one of you will be a great success.
Albert says if Mr. Gingrich wants to talk, he'll make time in his schedule.
You cannot talk about grassroots if you haven't had the grass under your feet.
Now, right now, they're also looking to the private sector to help fund this league. A business or a company, if they donate $2,000, that would fund one team. And if you'd like to donate money, you can call the Chicago Park District, specifically Jim Hobson, at 746-5550. $2,000 sponsors a team, and they are going to be looking for some help after this year. Right now, the Chicago Bulls kicking in quite a bit, but they would like to see the rest of the community become involved as well. Reporting live, Randy Salerno, WGN News.
So, Randy, how large is this league? How many people are we talking about?
Well, we're talking about a dozen teams, 11 sites, I should say 11 sites, over 880 players scattered throughout those sites. They'll play about a month of scrimmage games, practice games, then they'll start a tournament. It's about a 14-week program.
Okay, Randy, thank you very much. Well, the federal government serves up new rules to protect you from contaminated meat. Coming